Somebody's got a key.
It must be Jordan. Oh, my God.
You are so beautiful.
Oh, just a minute. Just a second. Jordan, hi.
Am I interrupting something?
No.
Not a thing.
Of course not.
No.
Come on in. No? What do you mean, no? No, you don't want to marry me? No, you don't love me?
Of course I love you.
Obviously not enough.
Santa, I love you more than you could ever really know. I think you're beautiful, brilliant, hysterical. Well, I'm hysterical. I mean, you have a good sense of humor. You laugh at all my jokes. Or maybe you laugh because you're kind, because you are kind, decent, generous, sexy as hell when you wake up in the morning, your hair's all messed up, and you got your BlackBerry under your pillow.
Stop, please. Don't try to compliment me into forgetting you just rejected me.
I'll never stop trying.
But you don't want to marry me?
I don't want you riding to the rescue with a marriage proposal because you're worried about my little brother. No, that I don't want.
Honey? Hi.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, for a second I thought sure you weren't there.
What do you want, Mom?
Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't think that I overstepped before when I asked you to pick up art supplies for me. I know how important it is for you to respect these new boundaries.
I bought the stuff.
You did? Oh, thank you.
It wasn't a problem.
Well, when can I expect you? I mean, I've been so excited since you brought this up. My head is just spinning with ideas.
That's good, Mom. I'm glad. I'll drop the stuff off a little later, but just remember, I'm not staying. I'm not there to see you.
I know. That's fine. You can just leave the bag on the kitchen table.
No, I'm gonna leave it outside by the front door. That way you can get the stuff after I leave.
Oh, sure. Sure, that's fine. I understand. That works. For me, I know that it's very important for them to know that we can be responsible so we can spend more time together. Will?
I gotta go, Mom.
Okay. When will you be here? So I won't be in the kitchen, so we won't run into each other.
Mom, I have to go.
All right, honey. I just want to tell you that I am so grateful for everything that you've done for me today. Sweetheart?
Still no word on Aaron.
He isn't regained consciousness.
No, not yet. Holden's in there sitting with him. He's been up all night. He looked like he was going to catch some Z's, so I told him I'd be back after I picked JJ up from school.
You want to pick him up?
No, I wanted to grab both boys, give them a chance to get to know each other. But Parker's got a play date, so it's just going to be JJ and me.
Oh, honey, he'll love that. He misses you so much.
I can't tell you how much I've missed him.
He was so kind of sad, you know? Just scared about starting the new school and this really sad look on his face. You should have seen him, and then you showed up, Jack. The smile. Oh, my, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how great that was. His own father, babe, his own dad, he would have been drunk. Or he would have been sober, which is sometimes worse with him because then he acts like a drill sergeant. He starts ordering JJ around, yelling at him for the least little thing. Do you know the truth is? I don't think Les Sweeney ever touched that boy unless he was hitting him. He certainly never took him to a movie, never took him to a baseball game. They never talked. And you showed up this morning with presents.
Okay, hey, we're going to be okay. You gotta believe that. We are gonna be okay.
How do you think I can help you, Mr. Sweeney?
Oh, please, call me Les. And you're already helping by listening, believe me. You know, just knowing that somebody understands what I'm going through means a lot, Carly. Thank you. You know, that woman has put me and my son through hell. Everybody thinks she's great. She's a nurse. She's so sweet. She's all alone in this world. Poor Julia. In the meantime, she's got half the male population on a string, me included. Well, what can I say? I fell for it. I married her. And look at me now. Standing in a park talking to somebody I just met about my son. And
It's okay.
I need to see him. And Julia, you know, and, you know, the three of us need to talk things out. We just need to figure out how best to share custody, and I think I have that right. You know, I am his father.
Oh, I hear you.
So I don't know, I thought maybe after school today, you know, would you know, is she planning on picking him up? Like I said, I'd rather talk to her alone without your husband around.
I don't really know what their plans are.
Yeah. Could you mind calling him and finding out? Or maybe we can kill two birds with one stone here. Here's an idea. You take your husband off for some one-on-one time. That'll give me a chance to talk to JJ and Julia alone, you know. That way we both get what we want, right?
You want me to what?
Well, no, whatever you want. I mean, it's up to you. Just have coffee with the man or take a walk. You know, it's a nice day. You know, I need an hour or two. That's all I need. That way you get time alone with your man, and I can sort out my situation, and we both get what we want.
Yeah, this just doesn't feel right to me. You say that you're Julia's ex-husband and that she's violated the custody.
Well, I am, and
well,
she has.
That may be true, but I have no way of knowing that for sure. I just met you. Now, I'm not saying if Julia and JJ went back to El Paso, I would be the first one in the driveway waving goodbye, but I just can't get involved. I have too much at stake here. So listen, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you after all.
You have to help me. You don't have a choice.
Look, am I worried about your brother? Of course I am. Do I hate the fact that your mother is not in jail and should be? Of course, but that's not why I want you to be my husband. I want you to be my husband because I love you. And I want to build a future together.
We have a future together. Look, our life right now is beautiful, and I cherish every moment. But after everything that you've been through, Rosanna, in the last year, and I'm not just talking about losing Cabot, I mean, all the months that led up to it, all that intrigue with James and Jordan. I mean, you've been under a lot of stress lately, and let's just take some time to enjoy one another, huh? Let's take some time off. You do not need my family. Believe me, they've been limping along for decades without you. They'll be just fine.
So what do you want to do? You just want to limp along
No,
with
we
them?
stay away from them. Look, I understand the temptation. I mean, Will's a terrific kid. But Barbara, you mess with Barbara and you're going to get hurt. She's hurt you enough already. She cost you your child. You really want to go another round with her?
So Barbara just wins?
Would you ever, in a million years, want to be Barbara?
No.
Then what did she win? She's a lonely, bitter, delusional woman. But until she's behind bars, padded or otherwise, she's a dangerous woman.
So we just put our life on hold until she's in jail?
No, look. What I'm saying to you is that the last thing that I want is for you try and fix my life or save my family or try and help Will this way. I mean, Will's been in and out of a mental institution for the last year, and he's been under house arrest. I mean, the last thing he needs is another therapist, and the last thing I want is for that to be you. Rosanna, I love you. I just want you to be happy.
I am happy.
Until we get married. And we tick somebody off, either James or Barbara, it doesn't matter. There will be nothing but threat and grief and vendettas, and I won't do that to you, all right? No matter what the cost is to me, I won't do that to you. I won't.
We can't live our lives being afraid of your parents.
That's not what I'm saying.
Look, I love you. I thought you loved me. I mean, that's what's kept me going. Just the thought of us having a life together.
That life is what I'm trying to protect.
Mr. Snyder?
Oh, no.
This is the Snyders. Yeah, please come in. I'm Rosanna. Hi, I'm Carly's sister. Nice to meet you. Hey, Paul, wait. Are you okay? No. No, I'm not okay.
Who were you talking to?
Talking to?
On the phone when I came in.
Oh, I called Kim because Kim stopped by to see me. She's been so supportive, and I wanted to call her and thank her. Why, is it a crime to have a phone call?
I'm not allowed to call Will.
Well, of course I didn't call Will. Where does Emily keep the sugar?
Barbara,
Yes.
did you call Will?
No, of course I didn't. Now, would you like honey in your coffee?
I want the truth, Barbara.
And I don't mean to come on so strong. I'm sorry, Carly. What can I say? I'm a desperate man. I mean, Julie, she took my son. You know, I haven't been able to find him for months. You know what that's like? Huh? Night after night, not knowing if your child's dead or alive. I've left messages at this hotel I know that she's been living at, but she didn't want to talk to me. Now, all I want is to see my son again.
I know.
Yeah? No, I don't think you do, actually. I mean, how could you? And that's my fault. That's my fault. I've been blabbing off at the mouth here, and who am I? I'm just some stranger in the park that you just met. And, well, I don't know why. This is me, Lester Sweeney. That's my Texas driver's license. It's not a very good picture. But I got also a divorce decree. This is our settlement that Julie and I had. And this is the whole deal, the joint legal custody. It shows I've got joint custody. I get to see him, you know, and not that she cares. Look what she did last time I saw JJ. She knows this is the only picture I have, to spite me. Me and my son, a family picture. She crumples it up. So this is what I'm left with. I got a divorce decree that she basically spits on and a crumpled up family photo.
Oh, I'm very sorry, Lester.
Less is more. Oh, Carly, I'm at the end of my rope. Julia's got her game down. The whole world feels sorry for her.
But you have a legal document here, which she's violated. You should go to the police.
The police. Your husband's a cop. What, you think his buddy boys are going to listen to me?
Oh, then a lawyer.
Lawyer, yeah. In the meantime, Julia, she packs up and runs. Carly, I've been looking for this woman for months. No, okay. Say she gets served. Okay, you know how these things go. Justice, it takes its own sweet little time. The judge sets a court date, and then that gives time for Julia to hook up with your husband. They take off. We may never find them. Look, I don't mean to scare you, but that's how she is. Okay? And I can't lose my son. Not again. All I want is to talk to the woman. and see my boy. Where's the harm in that?
Well, there isn't any. Not that I can see. So tell me exactly what you want me to do.
Street jeans. You can wear them in an alley. You can wear them at the beach.
Well, we decided to go with motorcycles and surfboards because we're pitching to kids, 14 to 25 in every demographic.
Yeah, I can see Paris Hilton squeezing into these.
So what are you suggesting? We take a trip out to Snyder Farm and shoot Mike on a tractor?
Don't tempt me.
Oh, so it's not the beach you have a problem with, it's Mike.
No, I don't have a problem with Mike. He's a terrific carpenter.
Which is what I want, Jordan, you know. I told you weeks ago that I want street jeans on a real man, not some airbrush model whose idea of fun is half off at a day spa.
I don't knock day spas. You get a good massage at a day spa.
Oh, I gotta take this. Jordan Sinclair.
I don't know what his problem is. These photos are great.
Go, you know exactly what his problem is. Come on.
You think he knows?
Yes.
Well, not that there's anything to know.
About what happened before he got here? What keeps happening?
Don't say it, okay? I know. We're just rebounding, right? I mean, we're obviously attracted to each other, but we're working together, so we have to cool it.
You're a really bad mind reader.
We're not attracted to each other.
Well, we're attracted to each other.
We're not working together?
I guess that depends on Jordan.
Well, if he nixes you, then I pull from the deal.
Easy. All right, then don't change the subject.
The subject being?
You and me, and keeping it honest.
Well, I'd like that.
Me too.
But you want to take it slow?
Why don't you worry about what you want and leave the thinking to me?
So when you say honest, you mean honest.
What do you want?
I want to be with you, to get to know you.
I want that too. And I don't think we should rush things, but I don't want to take things too slow. I mean, we spent some time together, talked. I think we know each other.
Sorry, we started without you.
Lucinda has a crisis. I've got to get back to Worldwide. Can we postpone this?
I guess we'll have to, Paul.
Whatever. Hey, Rosanna.
Will, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm just getting a cup of coffee. Do you want something?
No, I gotta run.
Oh. Aren't you supposed to work at the farm today?
Yeah, there was some stuff I needed.
Art supplies? Are those for your mom?
Guilty as charged. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this to Paul.
No, I won't say anything.
You know, because I know he's right. I shouldn't see Mom, and I'm not going to. I'm just leaving the stuff by the front door. I'm not even going inside.
Did she ask you to buy those for her?
Yeah. And, you know, I thought it was a good idea. I figured her drawing would, you know, take her mind off things, kind of get back to normal, but I don't think Paul would understand that. So, if we could just keep this between us. Unless you'd feel like you were lying to him. I wouldn't want to create a problem.
No. It's no problem.
You know what? Just forget it. Just tell Paul whatever.
Well, it's okay. Really. I mean, besides, I don't know when I'm going to be talking to your brother again.
What? What do you mean?
Well, we had a bit of a difference of opinion.
About me?
No. It had nothing to do with you. The truth is, I asked him to marry me.
Great.
Not great.
What?
He said no.
What?
He said no.
That he's crazy. Roseanne, you're awesome, and I know he loves you.
Well, thank you, and I know he loves me too. It's not that.
Well, then what?
I think we just need more time to get back on track after everything that happened with Cabot. That's all. Anyway.
But you said you didn't know when you were going to talk to him again, so you guys must have gotten in a fight.
No.
Well, whatever it was, you don't feel good about it.
I don't know. Too many women who like being turned down.
Only, he didn't turn you down, right? I mean, I'm sure he wants to marry you. He just feels like he can't. Because of me.
Hi, babe. I'm sorry. I had to wait for the
Oh,
next
it's okay.
shift.
We got plenty of time.
Here we go. I'm sorry. Look at the lipstick all over you.
Jack! Hey,
Hey,
how's Aaron?
no change.
Oh, Lily and Holden must be going out of their minds.
Holden's here. I haven't seen his wife, though.
Well, they do have 3 other children at home.
So what's up?
I had an idea. There's some place that I'd like to take you. I think it might bring back some memories.
Sure.
Great. My car's outside.
You mean now?
I'd like to have plenty of daylight.
But yeah, I was gonna go spend some time with JJ.
It's okay. I mean, I'll get him. You go on.
You sure?
Yeah. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, hey, buddy. Long time no see.
So I'll go get JJ and we'll catch up a little later.
Maybe we'll do dinner. I'll go tell Holden that plans have changed.
I'll be right here. Thanks for being so flexible.
Oh, it's not a problem at all. I want Jack to remember it's important for his kids.
Oh, you're good. You really are.
Look, Carly, I've totally accepted the fact that you're going to be in his life. You are Parker and Sage's mom. So it's okay. But as for the rest of it,
The rest of it?
well, I think I'm going to let Jack tell you about all that.
About all what?
I just don't want you to get your hopes up, okay? Because he's made it very clear to me that no matter what he remembers with you, he's not leaving me. As a matter of fact, we just talked about it this morning. So, I know it's not what you want to hear.
But it's exactly what I would expect from someone like you. You may have Jack fooled for now, but he's a smart man. And sooner or later, he's going to realize that you are not what you seem. And then, watch out.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
JJ!
He's right here, honey. We've been having the nicest talk.
Remember, we talked about a compass. This is it. You gave this to me. When I wouldn't listen. When I wanted to walk away, you wouldn't let me go until I took it. You said it was so I could always find my way back to you.
I don't know why you're upset with me, Hal. I told you what I've done all day long. I've tried to make myself useful around here. I've done a little cooking, I've done some cleaning, and I found these pictures upstairs in Will's room when I was picking up there. And I brought it down here because I wanted to look at Will. I miss him. Is that a crime?
No.
Well, then maybe you would be so kind to take this to him. Because obviously he forgot to pack it when he packed with such haste to please you.
Moving to Paul's was his idea, as was having you here, and I agreed to it as long as you abided by the rules. Seeing him, communicating with him by telephone, letter, or photograph.
haven't tried
it's
to
against the rules.
communicate with
No
him.
photos,
Fine,
Barbara.
okay. You know, Hal, I didn't I didn't want to upset you. I just wanted to do something nice for you today. That's all, to try to tell you how appreciative I am for you taking me in. I know it's been a strain.
Well, it won't be forever.
Can you heat up your coffee?
No. I'm gonna go to the station.
But you'll be home for dinner. I'm making a pot roast, and there's pie for dessert.
I'll let you know.
Well, then I can keep it warm for you as long as you want. Hal. Oh, these are your jackets. They need to be dropped off at the dry cleaners. I'd do it myself, but if I leave here, there's a big bell that goes off down at the courthouse. See you later.
See you later.
I don't need a picture to remind me of Will. Will loves me. And so do you, Hal. You just don't remember. Oh. But I'm gonna remind you. You'll see. I'll get you all back.
Whoa. You're not going anywhere, son. No. Not till we're back the way we used to be. You, me, and your mama. Hmm?
Look, I can't possibly imagine what this must be like for you. I really want things to be as civilized as possible for the kids.
Oh, the kids. Right. Like you care what happens to the kids.
Where's this coming from,
I
Carly?
realize your pattern is to move around, to try and stay one step ahead of your past. But when you live in a small town, a town like Oakdale, what goes around comes around.
Are we ready?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
You okay?
Fine, yeah. I'll pick up JJ and take him out.
Catch up with you later.
Goodbye, Julia.
So let's see, I might be free later on today.
I got a date with Sagging Front Porch. How's first thing tomorrow morning?
Well, how first thing is first thing.
Jennifer's not an early riser.
I can adapt if I want to. How's 8 o'clock?
Works for me.
Perfect. At the office. And I will talk to Paul. Jordan, I assume you can make it.
I will let you know. Mike, you want to grab a cup of coffee real quick?
I thought you had to get back to Worldwide.
Yeah, I hate their coffee there. Mike?
Sure.
Absolutely. Bye. Okay, so what's wrong?
Nothing.
You walk in here like a vampire in daylight savings time.
I had very important stuff I had to do.
No, you don't. We were gonna have a meeting.
Right. Which your ex-boyfriend just canceled. You want me to look at the proofs? Fine, let's look at the proofs. Oh, let's look at the proofs. Here are the proofs. No,
Paul,
absolutely no.
Stop it. Something is obviously wrong.
I honestly don't want to talk about it.
Well, would you rather get a migraine or have a stomachache or have too much wine?
Ooh. Wine? I'd ask you to stay, Jennifer, but I don't want your company.
I am not company.
See you at 8 o'clock sharp for the meeting.
I'm not moving till you tell me what's wrong.
Fine. I'll leave.
Do I have to call Rosanna? Trust me, Will, this has nothing to do with you.
So is it Mom? Because one thing the doctors keep telling me is that, you know, I have to live my own life. I can't let how she feels affect me.
Well, I absolutely agree with that.
But Paul doesn't.
Paul feels very responsible for what happened to Cabot, and he's a little afraid, not for himself, but for me. He doesn't want anything else bad to happen to me.
But you asked him to marry you, which means you're willing to, you know, put up with us, and you get who he is.
I adore you. And the more I get to know Jennifer, the more I think that we might be able to be friends someday. It would never be a burden having you in my life. It would be a joy having you around.
But Mom's a different story.
Your mom is a very strong person, and I respect that, but she has a lot of problems, and I don't understand that. She's hurt me. She's hurt her own children, and I would just as soon not have anything to do with her, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to be around you or your sister.
Or Paul. You know, one thing he keeps telling me is that I have to live my own life. Well, if I can do that, why can't he do that?
Maybe it's easier said than done. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
You know what?
What?
Why don't we try to beat Mom at her own game?
What do you mean?
I have an idea, and I think it could help both of us.
JJ? JJ!
He's right here, honey. We've been having the nicest talk. Hey, darling. Miss me?
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. When you said you were going to take me someplace special, I just assumed we were going to go to that farm you keep talking about, the one my family owns.
We'll spend time at the farm, too. I just wanted to bring you here because we shared something here a few years back. A turning point, I guess you could call it. It was important to both of us.
Why?
Well, we had our ups and downs. You left me, and I left you. We did that dance, the dance that people do when they're thinking about a lifelong commitment. You hesitate. You make excuses. And you finally realize that you belong together, for better or for worse.
And we realized that here?
I realized it. You already knew. I guess I was being stubborn. I suppose I thought it was my turn to walk away. But you wouldn't let me.
I know you want me to say I remember. I'm sorry.
Just look around. This place hasn't changed.
Yeah, but I have.
No, you haven't. You're still the man I married.
All right, look, this isn't working, okay? I'll wait for you out in the car.
No, wait, Jack. Wait. Remember, we talked about a compass. This is it. You gave this to me. When I wouldn't listen. When I wanted to walk away, you wouldn't let me go until I took it. You said it was so I could always find my way back to you. That you were my true north.
If you want me to hang on to it, I will. But I really gotta get back to the hospital.
You said you would wait for me. You promised that I'd be able to find my way back to you.
The time is right. The time is right.
Sure enough time to sit down?
No, I can't stay long. What's going on?
Oh, nothing really. I just wanted to explain my reaction to the proof sheets earlier. I don't have any problem with the photographs. It's just, I'm not so sure about the concept where you and Jennifer are headed with the campaign. What she's looking for.
She said she was looking for someone real. I mean, I'm no model, so I guess I fit the bill.
I'm not sure that you're aware of what a campaign like this entails.
I guess I'll find out.
Look, Mike, this is Jennifer's first solo venture. So I guess what I am saying is I want to make sure, for her sake and mine, that she succeeds.
I'm just here to help, Jordan.
Oh, I know. You've been very helpful. Jennifer's obviously very comfortable with you, and you are with her.
Mm-hmm. So we're good.
If it ever gets to be too much for you, the traveling, the publicity, the time away from your business, just let me know.
Okay.
I mean, I know that Jennifer's very keen on you, but I want you to know that I understand if you feel the need to bow out. You can talk to me.
So far, it hasn't been a problem.
Good.
Thanks for the coffee.
If you were mad at Mom, you'd be throwing things. Unless it's not Will, is it? She hasn't done anything to Will.
No, not today. Well, not yet today. At least not today that I know about.
So nothing's happened?
Something will happen. The woman is like a dark, poisonous mushroom cloud over everything. She never goes away.
So it is Mom. Well, whatever she's done, you don't have to keep it inside. You can talk to me. If you can't talk to me, you can talk to Rosanna. And, okay, I don't mean to intrude. I know. Growing up in this family, having Mom invade every part of your life, you want your privacy. And what I said before about calling Rosanna, I was just trying to get a rise out of you. But, Paul, I know that she cares about you. And I thought that maybe if you hadn't talked to her, that maybe you should talk to her.
Jennifer, don't do this.
I'm worried about you, Paul.
You shouldn't be worried about me. I'm fine.
No, you're not. I haven't seen you like this, really, since Cabot died. And you always used to be able to talk to me. I just don't understand the silent treatment.
It's because he's an idiot.
Rosanna.
You were expecting someone else.
The butcher. I ordered a pot roast. What are you doing here?
Your art supplies, as promised.
JJ, are you okay?
Oh, he's fine. Aren't you? Hmm? He's fine. He's just pleased as peaches to see his old man.
You're violating the restraining order, Les. If you don't let him go and walk away, I'm gonna call the police.
We'll be long gone by then. He likes my car. Tell Mama how fast my car is. Tell her.
It's a black convertible!
No. Those are just details. We can change the color. We can get whatever car we want, you know. We can get whatever you want, because Mommy's coming with us.
This is crazy.
A child needs both his parents.
You've lost any rights to him.
JJ's my blood. You can't change that. Okay, no matter how many people you sleep with or who you pay off. All right, now chop. I don't want to get stuck in...
You put him in a car, and it's kidnapping, Les, and you will do serious time. Listen.
Who's going to stop me?
Jack is going to be here any minute. He's a cop, Les.
He's a cop, Les. He's a real busy cop. You aren't going to see Jack anytime soon. I know that for a fact.
You remembered.
You were leaving. And I gave you the compass, and we... I kissed you. After I gave you the compass, we kissed.
I've kept that compass all these years. Because you were right. It brought me back to you.
I remember.
On the next As the World Turns.
You think I'm responsible for Cabot's death?
I know you're responsible for Cabot's death. You cost me my son. You don't deserve yours.
She's helping you?
Sure. Yeah, she's keeping Jack occupied while you and me get a few things straight.
I'm here. I'm right in front of you. All you have to do is let me in.